everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Michelle, for those of you who are just dropping in. And today I'm going to talk about how to get out of an emotion. Have you ever just been so frustrated or upset that it just drives you crazy? You can't get out of the emotion. You are trapped. It's like you're in a room and you cannot get out of the door. You try and you try and you just can't get that door open. And therefore, being trapped into the emotion, you continue to recycle and feel the unwanted emotion of the anger or the resentment or the frustration. So I'm going to tell you how to get out of the emotion. Now, before we start, I would really encourage you to like the video, and please consider subscribing below, as I am trying to grow this channel to really provide you with wonderful content on a daily basis. Now, how do you get out of an emotion? I really love Abraham Hick's teachings on this. I really studied and dived in really deep this last year, and they are life-changing. Say you're really frustrated at an individual for doing something. What happens is we hold that thought process of that emotion, and it continues to eat on us on the inside, making us feel frustrated. So the emotion is nothing but an end product of an experience. It's just the branding. It just is a conditioned feeling that we had similar to a prior experience, or that we were conditioned. Understanding that, now that we've got the emotion of maybe frustration or anger, and we just really want to get out of that room of entrapment, what we do is we want to decrease our resistance. We want to lose our resistance. And Abraham really talks about resistant thinking. And what that is we all have these 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. Is anytime there's a belief or something you don't agree with, you have resistance. You feel that. You feel angst in your heart area that often upsets you when something doesn't go right in your world or our world, and you attach that emotion to it. So there are a couple of ways. Meditation is the best way. And what happens is meditation is you literally quiet your mind. And when you quiet your mind, it's like going to sleep. You raise your vibration. We are in this vibrational world, and it's literally like being on the right radio station, the radio station that makes you feel good. So to get on that frequency or on your desired radio station, you've got to lose resistance. So meditation would be the best way to do that. But if you're not someone open to meditation or not meditating, there's another process, and this is actually one of the processes that I use a lot of the time. Say, for instance, somebody pulls out in front of you, and the natural reaction, or a lot of people would get upset, blow their horn, and you know, you've seen this on the road where people get very upset for something over so minor that happens. And so what you do to so-called pivot, and that's just like making a pivot, if you can imagine, is you're going to change your thought process intentionally. So you know you can't jump from being extremely angry to happy. You know that. Someone ever tried to cheer you up and you were not in the mood for all that happiness? Or someone really happy just gets on your nerves? It's because they're not on the same frequency. So how do you get there? You don't want to stay on that low frequency, not feeling good. So you go general. And so an example would be someone pulls out in front of you. Your initial reaction, you might blow your horn, then do your normal reaction. But if you could reel yourself back in and think about pivoting thoughts, you know, and some of the statements might be like, you know, I might have overreacted. I really don't know what's going on with that person's life. They really might be thinking about something else. They might be late. Who knows? Somebody might be having a baby they're trying to get to, or they might be headed to see someone who's in the hospital. Start pivoting those thoughts to think about that. Maybe if you've had a quarrel or argument with someone, and when you start reacting, and say you've already had the fight, so you've already got the emotion inside. You're upset, you're there, and you keep thinking about it, so it's making you more upset. So try to pivot those thoughts and go general. And go general means you're looking for something general, not focused on the fight and specific. And you might go back to something good about that person. You know, I don't really know what happened before they came in today. You know, who knows? They might have had something on their mind I don't understand. Or maybe I overreacted. Everybody has a bad day. And go general and start looking at the things that you can relate to. We can all relate to someone being upset and reacting because we've done that in our own way at some point to someone when we were having a bad day. So I would encourage you to try meditation, or to try the pivoting, or to go general. Let me know what you think. What are some reactions that you realized after the fact that you had to someone, or maybe a circumstance that you just couldn't get out of, and you felt locked inside that door and trapped and just couldn't get out? Share down below, comment down below, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe below, and I'll see you back in the next video.